Good morning. Grant Campground, Yellowstone National Park, state of Wyoming. I actually just had to look at my calendar to see what day this is of this journey. This is day 6 for me. Slept mediocre last night. I did get cold. I think it got down to about 45. I have a little thermometer in my tent. It got down to 50 inside the tent. Make some changes for tonight. Should be able to be fine. It wasn't horrible. And then it also rained really hard for about 15 minutes. You can see the tent is still got water on it, and the entranceway is all muddy now. But drying out left my chair out. I got it across the street over there, drying in the sun because I don't have much sun here. My knee pads, shin braces got all wet because I left them out too. But I had most things that were water sensitive, either in the big bear box or in the tent with me. A few things got wet, but nothing major. This is the bear box, by the way. Big, super heavy duty steel box with a latch that only a human hand can open. Put your food in there. It's also waterproof. There's one, sometimes two of these in every campsite, and they are urged very strongly to use that. Keep the scent of bear. They don't even want you brushing your teeth and spitting the toothpaste out on the ground in the campsite, because the bears apparently like that and it attracts them. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make the world's best cup of camp coffee. And it starts with my Jetboil, which is a camping cooking device. I got all my stuff out here. But yeah, I'm not going to take you through the whole setup process on the Jetboil, but here's the parts to it. They all contain it. It runs on a butane fuel. It's kind of like propane, but it's butane fuel canister. And I'll put that together. I can hear the next door neighbors. They have some small kids. He's talking about how his kid just put a massive poop in his diaper the size of his own. Okay, it's all assembled. Get out the rest of my equipment. Usually you don't hear car horns in the middle of a national forest like this. I got these really cool silverware from Jetboil. Plastic, and they expand out so they're long like this, so you can get down into the Jetboil, get your food out of there. And then I have my two super cool folding parts, which is one is the cup, and then this is my dripper. So this is, I think this type of coffee is called a pour over. And I like to get it all ready before I start the flames. But this dripper uses these kind of little these little kind of filters. And then my coffee kit here. Running low on coffee. I have to stop and get some. It takes exactly one scoop. Little bonus. Yep, I'm officially out of coffee. And yes, there are mosquitoes here. I have a whole bunch of bites. This is my cream. Alright, so that's all ready to go. So now I can go ahead and fire up the stove. Oops. Forgot to take this is actually a cup too on the bottom. It doesn't take long. This little panel here on the side becomes orange when it's ready. Another view around the beautiful campground while we're waiting. Now, this is my 2-gallon water bladder, which goes on the back of my motorcycle. Even though there is water here, I do keep water with me. Just waiting for this to turn orange. Okay, still waiting, but you can see how I kind of operate in kits here. This is my toiletries kit. This is my fire starting kit. This is part of a first aid kit. This is my bathroom kit. This is my inflation kit. All the tools I need to inflate my mattress and pillows. This is my mosquito kit. I got a mosquito net in there, and that's where my bug spray goes. Alright, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the orange is coming up now, so that is done. I'll turn that off. And then this is where the magic begins. Put that on top of the cup. And do the magic pour over. See if it's draining into there. Yep. Now after the first pour, I like to make sure I get all the goodness, so I scrape the grounds down off the sidewall of the filter there. And then I give it another pour, because I only have a little more than half a cup. Maybe even just a little more. I don't want to short myself. Got grounds on the spoon, so I'll rinse that off. Probably shouldn't do that right there, because now I'm going to stand in it. Couldn't find a better place to hang that. I was going to hang it from a tree, but then it gets tree sap all over it. How are we doing here? Oh, we're full. All right. So I'm going to set this someplace where it can finish draining. Just set it right there. And then the last magical ingredient. I like cream in my coffee. Out of cream too. That's also on my list. Okay, and last but not least, the taste test. Apologize, I imagine I look pretty rough right now because I am roughing it right now. Oh, that's delicious. Look at the scenery. There you have it. Al's Camp Coffee. Okay, well here's the plan for today. I'm going to ride the Grand Loop. So this is Yellowstone National Park, all in the green shading is the actual park. You can see that it's actually in parts of Montana, a little tiny slice of Montana right there across the top. And then this is Wyoming. And then over here it's got a little bit of Idaho. And I assume this is all Montana here. But I entered the park up here at Gardiner, whatever it's called. And I rode down through here, over this way, down along Yellowstone Lake to Grant Village, which is where I'm at now. So this loop here that goes around is called the Grand Loop, and I'm going to ride that today and see what there is to see. I'm definitely going to go to Old Faithful That's one of the, most well-known tourist attractions here in Yellowstone National Park. So I got to do that. And then I'm just going to keep riding. It looks like there's all kinds of things to possibly see on this loop. And come back here, and we'll see how long that takes. I have no idea how far it is. But we're going to kind of wing it today. I'm going to start packing up now. I got Lola programmed in for Old Faithful. She'll be, I think she'll be the first stop, but I don't know that for sure. All right, 20 miles till Old Faithful. Continental Divide, 8391. Alright, so yeah, I was talking about that yesterday, about the Continental Divide, and there it is right there. Yeah, the line is really not straight as it runs north, generally north and south. I think it's kind of through the Rockies. Ooh, big bug just got me. Speed limit 25. Just have something to see here. Pictures of something. Oh, Continental Divide. Again. Isa Lake. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what they're looking at that's so interesting. Alright, so we've crossed the Continental Divide twice. 20 miles on the tank. It's 11:57 Mountain Time, I assume. Yeah. I got 6.2 miles to go until I turn on Old Faithful Road. But it says my total distance is 7.8, so I don't know if Old Faithful Road is a road that's a mile and a half long or not. Must be. Where the store is. Making across, or what are we doing there? Turn left. That's for the gas station. General stores. Is that a parking space? Holy shit. Man, did I get lucky. So I'm at the Old Faithful Visitor Center. And this place is a zoo. It's like Disneyland. Mounts of people and crowds and difficulty parking and whatnot. But we'll see if we can find it. I found a good parking spot close to the store. Grabbed a Power Bar and a Diet Pepsi. I just heard somebody say that it's scheduled to erupt at 1:39 plus or minus 5 minutes. I think it's about 12:55. We'll see. Okay, still standing by here at Old Faithful. Went online myself when I found some internet service and found one thing that said it's supposed to erupt at 1:34 plus or minus 13 minutes. It is currently 1:14. It's crazy the amount of people that are here just sitting here waiting for this to happen. The other interesting side element here is I hear thunder off in the distance, and I actually felt a few raindrops. I did not prepare to ride in the rain, although I looked at the weather forecast and it is not calling for any rain at all. So it just adds to the adventure. Alright, and there you have it. There you have it. Somebody said there's a big traffic jam getting out of here right after each eruption, so I'm going to try to bust out of here. So the next thing I got to decide is whether or not I want to continue on with the Grand Loop or not. I might have bitten off a little more than I can chew. Had some delay here at Old Faithful. And I still don't know how many miles it is, so I'm going to take a look at the GPS when I get to the bike. Looks like I didn't beat the rush. Yeah, so that's Old Faithful. I guess, I've been there and done that. Got the t-shirt, but I didn't get the t-shirt. That's impressive. This is a hole in the ground that's been shooting up hot, molten water and steam every 90 minutes for the last hundreds of years. Who knows why? Maybe somebody knows why. I don't know why. I don't know what this is up here, but we'll take a quick look. I was just trying to U-turn. Wow, that's a close one. That is just crazy. Boiling ass water right there in the ground. So it says my next turn is 19 miles back to Grand Village Campground. So I think I might go back to the campground, check that restaurant, see if it's open. If it's open, go back to the camp, ditch my boots and put on a decent shirt, I suppose, and then ride back down there and get some late lunch, early dinner. Yeah, that's looking a little rainish. Big drop of water on my windscreen there. I don't know where it came from. temperature feels like it's dropping. Thermometer says 70. We'll monitor that. Yep, it's down to 69. It's down to 65. That's like 3 minutes, it dropped 5 degrees. This must be the Continental Divide again. Yep. $64 degrees. Roads look a little bit damp. Yeah, yeah, here comes the rain. Hope this guy behind me's patient. Well, that's a kink in the plans. I guess in the event of rain, I'm diving in the tent. I don't know what else to do. Go to that restaurant. Just sit there. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna have to kill this camera. Not waterproof. Well, it's getting later. It's down to 60 degrees. I'm gonna pull in here. Where's the entrance? There it is. Killing the camera because it's not waterproof. Okay, I got the camera back on because it looks like the rain's going to stop. I can't tell. But I just randomly pulled into the spot and I'm at the Continental Divide again. So here we are. I got 5.9 miles to go to my turn. $83.91. There's a bunch of traffic. Bunch of campers. They'd be good falling behind. They don't go very fast. Canada Dream followed by the... No idea what that said. Alright. It's still cloudy. The temperature is up to 61. I don't currently feel any rain falling. I'm in rain mode. See down there on the dash says rain mode. That modifies my traction control and anti-lock brakes. Optimizes them for rainy conditions. It would take me a long time to explain all that. There's a little sunshine. Now I'm feeling rain again. Yeah, it's coming down pretty hard here in the sunshine now. And that sky beyond the trees there is looking pretty dark. Come on, pull off. Where are you? There we go. Alright, killing the camera again. Okay. The Lake House restaurant is closed. They are open from 5 to 10. It's only 2:30. So I'm going to go up to the grill and have a burger. Having another cup of Al's famous camp coffee. Oh, check it out. I got some more coffee. This is cool. Where is it? Here it is. Yellowstone coffee. Grizzly Geyser blend. Pretty good. Anyway, I went for my drive out to Old Faithful. Saw that. It's a nice drive. Decided not to do the Grand Loop just because it was probably going to be too long. And I actually ran into rain a couple times. Had to stop, take down the camera, and cover up all my electrical ports. And I did that twice because I undid it and then ended up redoing it. There's no prediction of rain, but it's my sense that maybe little small rainstorms just pass through this area as a matter of routine. Like that one last night in the middle of the night. It was only like a half an hour tops, but rained like hell. There's the so tonight I'm going to waterproof things a little bit better. Not that it was bad last night, but then tomorrow morning I'm up and out of here, heading south, heading for Idaho Falls. Gonna go down through Grand Teton. Don't think I don't have any planned stops in Grand Teton, but I know there's some beautiful scenery down there. I might just stop off here and there and see what there is to see. I gotta get a pass. That's a separate national park from Yellowstone. I don't have an advance pass, so I'm gonna have to stop and get a pass at the gate, I guess. See, on the way back from Old Faithful, stopped and had a burger at the grill, the little store, and picked up some fixins for dinner. Gonna have hot dogs. I'm gonna cook them on my jet boil. Should be delicious. Pretty simple. Hot dogs, ketchup, mayo. That's it. And I got some potato chips and some other treats. So I'm just going to hang out here for the rest of the night. And I'll give you an update another time. Oh, that's delicious. It's still coffee, by the way. Another challenge that I've got going here, that's all part of this adventure that I've only mentioned in passing, is I actually absolutely got chowed by mosquitoes last night. I think it was by the fire before I actually went to bed. All over my legs and arms, and so I used some bug spray, and I researched it and was told that this stuff here is some of the best stuff for mosquitoes and ticks. I was more concerned about ticks than mosquitoes. I haven't seen any ticks, thankfully. So one of my stops today at the store was to get some itchy cream. See if that does any good, but I've already put my long pants on and thick socks to keep the mosquitoes off my legs. It's too warm to put anything else on. My little camp thermometer here, you can see it's still 74 degrees and mixed sunshine. And it's only, what the hell time is it? It's 4:22, so I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 5 hours of daylight left. So I'm just gonna have to keep spraying that shit on. It's oily as hell. It's nasty. I sprayed my clothes last night too, in addition to spraying myself. I'll do that again. I don't know what else I can do. I might have to break out Mr. Jim Beam to take the edge off the whole thing. So I don't know. I'll give you an update on that later. I got my firewood delivered. I stopped the front office and bought firewood. They deliver it. Comes in a nice box. Here, let me show you. It's all packaged up very nice. quality box. Got handles on the sides and everything. They're all perfectly cut to fit in that box. And there's you can burn the box. They don't want you to recycle it. They actually told me to burn it. All right. Catch up to you later. Well, we had a surprise early rain shower. It is 5:40 p.m. here. Fortunately, I was preparing for this because there was a little forecasted rain, and I ran into some rain earlier today. So I was getting everything ready, and then all of a sudden it just hit. So I had to throw all my electronics and all my shit that was on the picnic table in a garbage bag and run for the tent. And that's where I'm at now. Still raining pretty good. Let's have a look. Yeah. So much for my campfire tonight. Using a empty old beer box for a doormat. Looks like that's trashed already. It's all my shit in the tent. I got all my warm clothes. I got some snacks. I could hunker down and stay right here the rest of the night if I had to. This thunder and lightning, pretty good. I don't know how far away it is or how dangerous it is, but there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm here. I got a beer. I got a can of potato chips. Oh, and I actually have my hot dogs in that bag right there. If I wanted to break them out, I wonder if they're cooked. I think they are. Alright. Maybe I'll check in later with you. See ya. Another stat that I do like to keep track of is temperature. As you know, I'm a geek and that kind of thing. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but the little thermometer I got hanging here in the tent says 63 degrees. So we'll keep track of that as time goes on. Alright, so we had a pretty hellacious storm blow through here. I ended up grabbing all my electronics and everything that I had spread out on the table, and I threw it in a garbage bag and literally dove in the tent. And it rained pretty hard for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. And then all of a sudden it stopped. And now you can see there's actually sun shining. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cook. See if I can make something tasty to eat. I got the full-on Johnsonville smoked brats going here on the little grill. Just about done. Got my buns ready here. So we got the Pop-Tart bites for dessert. Alright, the sun's still shining. No more rain, I guess, for now. Toasting up the bun a little bit. And there they are, the masterpiece. Brats, mayo, ketchup. Period. Enough said.